22 found out my girlfriend, 38 is 16 years older than me. I met this girl at a party and I told her I was 25, I'm actually 22, and she told me she was 28. We have been going out and spending a lot of time together over the past 6 weeks. Our relationship has moved pretty fast and we really like each other. The other night I came clean to her and told her I am not 25 but actually 22. She looked shocked but then said she didn't care and we carried on normally. But then the next morning she tells me she is actually 38. She said she understands if I don't want to be with her. But I told her that her age doesn't matter to me. I still like her for who she is. I was really shocked because she looks great at her age, easily 10 years younger than she is. Is this an inappropriate age difference? She's a great girlfriend but it feels a little different now knowing she was 16 when I was born and could be my mother. I keep reminding myself we had been together almost every day for the past month, and she is the same person. We both lied about our age because we were worried the other person wouldn't want to talk to them. You two are perfect for each other. So you're both liars. Y'all belong together. A 38-year-old woman lying that she's over 10 years younger than she actually is a red flag. At her age, she should know better, and if she doesn't about this, I can bet good money there are so many other things that she won't know better about. This is the premise of Young Sheldon. LMFAO. A relationship that started from big mutual lies is probably not a good choice. What do you want from this relationship? Are you trying to find a long-term relationship girlfriend because she's not the wise choice for that? Slowing down the booze, 43 male, and my wife, 43 female, of 20 years is not supportive. Me, 43 male, and wife, 43, have been together since high school. During that time, we have drank every weekend night for years, and in our 20s and 30s drank weeknights often as well. For the past couple of years, I felt my drinking has had a negative effect on my mental and physical health. Hangovers are awful now, and I've wanted to slow down. I also feel we are not setting a good example for our 2 children. We're both not angry drunks at all, and have a good time with each other and friends and family when we do drink. My wife has been getting pretty sloppy when she drinks lately, and the kids call her out on it. So, this year I decided to drink only one night a week to do something good for myself. I work out during the week, and now I've been able to get some exercise in on weekends now as I'm not hungover all weekend. I feel so much better, and would like to only drink now when we actually go out and do something with friends, instead of needing to drink just because it's a Friday and Saturday. My wife's now making comments about how I'm lame now, and giving me a legit hard time. I knew this was going to happen, and it's starting to make me upset. I would love for my wife to slow down as well, but I know she won't and I'm now going to ask her to. Not sure what to do or how to handle this. Has anyone else experienced this and what was the outcome? I think your wife is an alcoholic. Your kids are calling her out for how sloppy drunk she gets. That should be a huge wake-up call. It is a reflection of her own inability to quit drinking. She isn't ready to let it go, and your behavior is showing her that she needs you to do it with her, so that she feels comfortable doing it. I would continue on your path to sober living. I would recommend quitting alcohol completely. Tell her that she can drink if she wants but you are not going to. Let her choose her behavior. Continue on your path. Watch as she unravels. She is clearly not able to see the damage that alcohol has on herself and others around her. It sounds like you're trying to make a healthy change for yourself, but your wife isn't on board. Try talking to her calmly about why you want to drink less, and how it makes you feel better. Let her know it's not about judging her, but about making improvements for your family. If she's still not supportive, it might help to suggest seeing a counselor together to talk it out. It's important to do what's best for your health, but also keep the conversation open and respectful. Alcoholics hate losing their drinking buddies. Misery loves company. Poor kids, it learned behavior. That's how learned. I'd imagine your wife is less keen to address her unhealthy relationship with alcohol than you are. Postpartum, 25F, and unwanted. Husband, 27M, looking at other women. Husband, 26M, watching other women on Instagram. Married a year. Together for 8. Had a baby about 3 months ago and I, 25F, gained about 50 pounds during the pregnancy. I had to have an emergency C-section, therefore I have a mom pouch that hasn't gone away. It hangs now. Skeptical smiley face. I'm not as beautiful as before since I've had the baby. We used to not be able to keep our hands off each other. Now we have done it maybe 4 times and he only finished twice. I initiated, but he only will do it from behind. Backstory, we lived together for years and I went through his phone once about 6-7 years ago and found he went through my photos and sent himself every single photo of my friends and sister to Jack too. He swore he would never do it again. Begged me to stay. I found out because the album he kept it in took a photo of the person unlocking it when they got the password wrong and I saw his face in the bathroom. So he goes to the bathroom to hide it. This was 6-7 years ago and I haven't found him doing this since. Well, fast forward for a while, his Instagram discovery page was only food and motivation. I checked tonight and saw he is looking at these girls' profiles, practically naked and hot and obviously no baby weight. He spends a lot of time in the bathroom again lately. Though he keeps the door open most of the time, he wakes up before me and the baby. He spends like 30 minutes on the toilet. With the past, I feel like I now know what he's doing. I feel so discouraged and confused on how I should feel. Like I only look this way because we had a baby and now I feel like I'm not good enough anymore. IDK if anyone's gone through this, but with the past it just hurts a lot more than it probably should. It would feel different if we were being intimate, but it's like he wants nothing to do with me. Which I mean, I guess I can understand since I am no longer the same as I was. IDK. Would you leave Instagram open for him to see that I found it, or would you just ignore it? I think you need to take a step back and ask yourself if you even want this man. You're so upset that he's not attracted to you, but I don't understand how you are attracted to him. He collected Facebook photos of your friends and family to jerk off to and you're still attracted to him? Are you sure? Why? You are only 3 months after. That's like no time at all. You're needing several months more recovery and lots of things will happen in that time. Please take time to love on yourself and heal your body rather than worry about what you currently look like after doing something amazing. Good God, throw this man in the garbage. Having had an emergency C-section myself, I can tell you that it takes a full year to really fully recover, and the mom pouch is never completely gone without surgery. Not really sure why you took this guy back after he stole photos of your friends and sister to jack off to. Sue gross. But what's done is done. I don't see a path for you to ever be truly happy in this relationship because this man does not see women as actual people. The fact that he jerked off to pictures of your sister should be the reason you left. I am a man. I look at women. I know women also look at men. But we don't act on it. Looking is normal. Jerking off to someone's friends and sister is not normal. OMG, this promise from years ago did not age well, right? People should learn to pull the plug when something like that happens. I'm so sorry for you. I can't make my girlfriend come. I'm 24M, she's 20F. I'm a 24M and she's 20F. We've been dating for about a month and a half now, but I've been seeing her for a little over 3 Malio. She's everything I've ever dreamt of, and I know I'm early in the relationship, but I genuinely love this girl so much. We've been having sex almost every day for about as long as we've been in a relationship. This girl is gorgeous, so when we first started dating I could only last about 30 seconds, no joke. Well, now I've found my rhythm and can last a while, but no matter what I do I can't figure out how to make her come. I've tried everything I can think of. Oral, fingering, penetration, the mix of them all, and not once has she finished. I feel bad I can't give her the same pleasure she give me. I didn't think it was a big deal till earlier tonight. I went soft in the middle of sex and she thought it was her fault. I tried to explain it wasn't her at all, but I wasn't sure what happened, why I just went soft like that. But I think I just wanted to make her come more than I was focused on the sex, and IDK what happened, I just got soft and couldn't get hard again. I need some advice on what to try, or if I should say something, or how I can prevent this from happening in the future. I'm just worried going to lose her, which she reassures me I'm not, but she's all I've ever wanted and I don't want to mess this up. What can I try in bed to change that so this doesn't happen again? Ask her what she likes. Can she make herself come? How she does that would be a good place to start. Talk to her. Ask her what gives her pleasure. We can't answer how to get her to. Each person is different. Some girls need more unique things to get them to. Focus on her clitoris. That's how most women come. Hardly any do through penetration alone. It may take a while. Focus on different methods using fingers or mouth. Stop trying to make sex a performance goal and focus more on what feels good to her and connecting with her on an emotional level. I'm not saying that it doesn't matter if people have an O, but sometimes when you're putting pressure on yourself, or her, you just lose the arousal. That's probably what happened to you when you went soft, too. You got in your head. If she knows you're sitting there trying to push all of the buttons to see what magic combo will get her off, that's a lot of pressure on her, too. Does she masturbate? Have her show you what gets her off. Or just focus on doing things that feel good, and try to relax. You should have her use like a little vibrator in bed or something, just so she can get more comfortable with having orgasms in front of you. It can be kinda hard for girls at first. Some girls need to be like very comfortable. I've dated girls I could finish 5+ times, and I've dated girls who could only finish with a vibrator. IDK. Just talk to her.